Hi friends! Today is a special cake for me because I am very Irish, and this cake is called Kiss Me I'm Irish. And another thing that's special about it, it's a collab cake with 3 other wonderful bakers. In the descriptions I have all of their amazing Irish cakes that they made for this. And they are Teresa from Flours, Eggs, and Yeast showing how to make isomalt sugar spheres, Lorelei from Cakes with Lorelei showing how to pipe buttercream clover flowers, and Karen from In the Kitchen with Karen showing how to do a dark chocolate Guinness bundt cake. So for the filling for this cake, I'm using the Italian meringue frosting, and I'm going to put a little bit of mint into it and some green food coloring. The Italian meringue for the filling, this leaf green Chef Master color, and I'm only going to put a couple drops. I'm going to start with 1 drop and see how much I like that first. That to me is good enough. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of this mint extract in here. You don't need very much. A little goes a long way. So I'm just going to put a couple drops. Smell it. It smells great. Here's a fun fact too about when you make things green. The brain tells the person that it's gonna taste like mint even if you don't put mint in it, because that's what our brains do. Yeah, thanks brains. Now I'm gonna fill a large piping bag with a large round tip at the end for putting the filling in. The color of this is a lot like pistachio pudding. This is a 6-inch cake. So this is my first cake, and I'm going to put the filling in now. Now I'm just going to put a crumb coat over the whole entire cake. Use a large offset spatula to do this. I always start at the top and then I bring it over to the side. Then I get my bench scraper and I just take all of it off. So it just has a little bit on the sides, and that's what a crumb coat is. It seals in the moisture in the cake, and it gives a nice base for the next step. With doing this cake, I have 2 types of combs. This one's a metal comb, and it has larger spaces, and it's for a taller cake. And this one is just a plastic comb. So for doing this part, you want the frosting to go on pretty thick, and I'm going to do a green and white or cream stripe because it's more a cream color, and I'm going to put the cream on first and then the stripes will be the green. So this part needs to be pretty thickly layered on here on the sides of the cake. To the metal comb because the plastic comb wasn't working well. So I'm just going to lay it down. There's a lot sharper edge on this one. And then I put it in the refrigerator. But I'm going to bring the top in a little bit so there's not such a ledge. And then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to go over it one more time, and this time I'm just going to do it in the areas I think need to be straighter, and then I'll put it back in the refrigerator. But this will be the last time I do the white stripes, and then I can put the green stripes on. Now for the stripes, I am going to do the leaf green again, but I put more of the green in here so the stripes are a little bit darker than what I did the filling. So I'll probably put, oh, it's 6 or 8 drops in here. Now I'm going to fill the green up in this large piping bag with the round tip. I had the cake in the freezer for about 20 minutes, so the stripes are super firm. And now I'm going to take the green and I'm just going to go in between where the stripes will be. So you just lay it in like this and scrape it off, and you just keep doing this over and over and over and over. Now with some of the extra green Italian meringue frosting, I'm going to do a border at the bottom with a large star tip. And then on the very top with the same piping tip and with the same green, I'm going to put dollops on the top of the cake. So I'm going to just press down and swirl around and come up. And then I was thinking what kind of sprinkles to put on it. So then I remembered I have these pretty sprinkles. They're gold sprinkles, and to me they look like little gold coins. So all I'm going to do with these is take them out and put them on the palm of my hand and sprinkle them over top of the cake. And for the bottom border, I thought I'd use these sprinkles, and they look like gold dust or fool's gold. To do the lip stencil, I have these stencils here I ordered from Cutting Edge Evil Genius, and they look like this. And then I have 2 of them that are the same. And so anyways, I'm just going to put a few of those on here. They're pretty big. This cake is not real big, but when I ordered these I didn't realize they were going to be this big. Anyways, they'll be fine though. So and I'm just going to put one down then with my fingers and wrap it around a little. And then I have some of the white Italian meringue buttercream that I'm going to lay across this. But I want to make sure this is tight on here because I don't want it to seep through, obviously. And then I'm just going to lay it down. Now this mouthpiece right here needs to be really firmly down. And that's why you want your cake to be cold when you do this. That's a flexible edger scraper. And I'm just going to scrape this off, but I'll have to bring it like this. And then lift up. Now, as you can see, the lips look translucent, but that's okay because I'm going to come back with some gold to fill it in, so it doesn't matter if some is showing through a lip. So to do the lips, I'm going to use this gold highlighter, Luxury Cake Dust. I'll put the link down below where I got this. It's from the United States. I have this little container that I'm going to put it in, and I have my whiskey. Because, you know, if you do anything to do with being Irish, you have to have whiskey. Just kidding. This is actually to put in the gold dust. So in the past, I used to pour the alcohol in the gold dust, or the dust that I use, but this time I'm going to show you a different technique. So I'm going to just put a little bit in here. Little goes a long ways. And instead of just pouring it in there, I have a dropper. So I'm just going to drop it in here, and that way I can control better how much goes in here. It needs probably for this much a half a dropper full. And I have my paintbrush here that is just for using with cakes, of course. I took the cake out of the refrigerator. You have to make sure you at least put it in the refrigerator for 20 minutes so the lips are real firm to paint on. So on the cake I have a little ledge here that I made on purpose because I want to just put a little bit of the gold on the ledge. Just to add a little bit extra bling to the cake. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just ask below in the comments. I also wanted to show you my necklaces I have on. These necklaces are very special to me because this one is from my mom and it was her necklace. And now she's in heaven. And this is from a very special friend made this one for me. And it has a dragonfly on it, which is an Irish good luck symbol.